I'm just going to speak straight from the heart, man. How are you guys coping in this economy that's currently sucking us dry? All right? And not in the good way, not in the fun way that we'd all like to experience as fellas, all right? How are both the ladies and the fellas surviving this economy right now? I know some of y'all dudes have considered selling some dick, you know, selling some dick off to the highest bidder that the female, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do what you gotta do. I know some of y'all are trapping, moving weight, you know what I'm saying, being street pharmacists. I'm not saying I encourage any of these behaviors, but I know some people are doing that to kind of keep afloat. A lot of us are picking up second jobs and whatnot, and it just seems like we're getting wrung dry as the days progress. You know, the dollar, the US dollar is losing value, it's depreciating every single second of every day. We have tariffs that are supposed to be making things more expensive for us as US citizens. And it's disgusting how the price of everything is going up despite the fact that people are working more and more and more in order to keep up with it. It seems like it's this race that you can't really win unless you stop playing their game and you play your own game. You know, that's why a lot of people are actually getting into entrepreneurship. Right? So a lot of people that are young, like myself, they're looking into things like content creation, like what I'm doing right now, or they're looking into things like crypto or stocks, or I got a buddy, shout out to Kings, right? Where he, I don't know if the correct term is dropshipping, but he basically has a supplier, and then he'll, not that type of stuff, okay? Relax. He has a supplier that supplies him with toys and other different types of products, right? At a much cheaper price. Then he resells them on the market, you know? So he's gotten into entrepreneurship because he saw early on that the rat race, the clocking in and trading in your time for money, is not going to fucking work. I think many of us are realizing that. So even some people in the older generations are realizing that, right? The hard way, where they're having to keep up, despite having a full-time job, they have to do things like DoorDash, they have to use gigs on the side in order to make ends meet.
On the app, it says leave the food at the door.
Bro, I understand that, and the food is right here. Like, the food is right there. Just take the food.
I don't need to touch it, just set it down.
Bro, I'm not leaving it right
I'm
here.
not going back and forth, bro.
Oh, you want me to leave right here? You want me to? You serious? My chicken nuggets on the floor?
So a lot of them realize, well, I'm getting shafted. So they start to get into entrepreneurship as well. And it's unfortunate that it's come to that where the only way to really have the lifestyle that our parents had, or our parents' parents had, right, would be entrepreneurship. When back then, you could just work a normal job and you'd be able to afford a house, white picket fence, have 4 or 5 kids, and your wife wouldn't have to work, you know? But now, apartments are like $2,000 for like a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. That's not even all that great. You know, you're getting sucked dry financially. And another thing too, with when it comes to government subsidies, the government takes our money at an exorbitant rate, but yet you still have to pay for your own health insurance, which is absurd to me. And if you propose that, okay, you tax us to this degree, it's supposed to be redistributed back to the people, they'll fucking turn around and call you some kind of fucking communist or socialist. They'll frame you asking for government entitlements because you're a tax-paying citizen. They look at you like you're some kind of scumbag, you know? There's no reason that people should be denied coverage. America is currently, correct me if I'm wrong, ranked number 69 globally when it comes to healthcare, the quality of healthcare. Despite the fact, and you guys can also fact check me in the comments, that Americans, people in the United States, pay the most for healthcare. So what fucking gives? And we're supposed to mourn the death of some fucking cocksucker CEO that got shot in the fucking face by Luigi? I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck about that dude. Fuck that guy. Honestly. They're taking every last drop from us. And we just sit around and we take it. And I want to be clear. I'm not saying we should go out and start killing people. Alright? Terms of service. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying I can't empathize with people that don't empathize with me. I can't empathize with people that are actively harming myself and other hardworking, day-to-day, tax-paying Americans. I can't. I can't. That's why, and I said it before, you know what? I'm just going to say it, right? If I know somebody around me is evading taxes, I'm sorry, I'm not telling. I'm not telling. I'm not ratting. Why would I fucking tell? Why would I tell? I'm not saying I'm going to be doing that shit. I'm not going to be laundering money or doing anything illegal like that. Absolutely not. But if I, by the grapevine, I notice something, or if I hear, I'm not telling, bro. Tell for what? If we lived in a country where our taxes directly went back to us, and I'm saying, oh, my roads are looking good. They're not bumpy and fucked up and disheveled. Or my parents have health care. Or the subsidies, and this is a fact, by the way, the subsidies that would go to farmers that manufacture the food, as a result, my food is cheaper. I would go out of my way to tell on somebody if I know that they're evading taxes. But now, I'm like, hey, bro, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Just don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? They got Al Capone that can get you. Just don't get caught. You know? Why would I tell if the byproduct of me telling and him having to pay taxes or going to jail doesn't benefit the collective? Why would I tell for? Let that man or woman, you know what I'm saying, get their pockets right, dodge them taxes as much as they can, bro. I'm not telling for shit. Fuck out of here, man. Seriously. That and the elites do it too. The hyper rich, they dodge taxes and there's no fucking consequences. And when they do get caught, like the Panama Files, the journalist just suddenly dies all of a sudden. And it's in no way in connection to them exposing these multi-billion dollar conglomerates and expose these billionaires for laundering money. As it's in no way related to that. This journalist exposing them. It's disgusting. And I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not going to sit around here and pretend like, oh, it has nothing to do. No, it has everything to do with it. They can get away with doing anything. They take from us, they steal from us, and we don't get to see how it benefits us in a day-to-day. And yet they also want us to, and I'll end with this, because this could be a long rant. I want to keep this video short. Yet they want us to go up against Ibrahim Traore. They want us to hate Ibrahim Traore. That fucking Sambo, I hate to say it, but honestly, that fucking Sambo, General Langley, talking about some, I'm not afraid to call him out. Captain Traore of Burkina Faso, he's hoarding resources, particularly his gold, mainly just to enrich himself and his regime. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You should be the last people talking about that type of shit. One thing. Using resources to defend the president or the leader is very commonplace in America, so I don't understand why you'd point fingers at somebody else doing it. That's one. And two, we need to focus on our domestic issues before we start pointing fingers at foreign countries. It is so corny to me. So we as the American people are supposed to view this guy as some scumbag because he is tired of foreign invaders, foreign parasites sucking off the teat of his country and not adding any value in return. And we're supposed to hate this guy. When we are on the receiving end, we are getting shafted with the taxes. We are getting shafted with poor governmental spending. We are getting shafted with the price of housing. We are getting shafted with property taxes. And you sit here and you want to talk about foreign issues with a leader that actually cares about his people. You somehow gaslit us into believing that Gaddafi was some fucking scumbag, but the more you learn about the guy, he was a pretty upstanding dude, and he looked after his people. And after y'all assassinated him, y'all went back to extracting resources without adding any value to Libya.
Little goblin, little vampire, little parasite.
So I don't give a I'm not trying to hear the nonsense from these people talking about some, oh man, Burkina Faso or Gaddafi. Like, man, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Save it. Keep it. Keep it to yourself. And I think a lot of us that are Americans, I think a lot of us that live here, I think a lot of us globally are tired of hearing the same fucking stupid rhetoric because we understand that y'all don't fuck with us. You try to distract us with foreign issues that don't fucking relate to us. Focus on cleaning your bed first. Focus on making sure that your area is straight first. Talking about Burkina Faso, talking about Libya, talking about all these other... Bro, fuck that. That's not even me talking about the billions of dollars that you guys are sending to foreign countries to aid in their wars, but somehow we still have a massive homelessness issue in America. Don't get me started on that shit. This video is... Right now the runtime is 9 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm going to have to break this up into chapters so now it's cohesive for you guys to listen to. I don't know how I'm going to market this video. This is just a rant, okay? But this is all I had. I had to get this off my chest. The reason I made this video is because I had to get it off my chest, and I also feel that this is something that a lot of us can relate to. All right? That, and let's be honest, bro. I'm making this video, so hopefully you guys can relate. Like the video, subscribe, so that way I can feed myself and I can pay some fucking bills. So please, like the video, subscribe, check out my gaming channel, Taylor Swagger. I will link it. Thank you guys for making it this far in today's rant. Hopefully, if some big YouTuber reacts to it, that'll be fire. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys can relate, or if you guys have any other talking points that I may have missed, please put them down in the comment section, and I'll probably make a video responding to it as well. Anyways, it's been your boy Taylor Swagger, aka Talking with TalkwithTailless, and I'm out here. Peace. Okay. I'm about to. Since you've made it to the end of this video, be sure to join our Discord, link in the description, to stay up to date on all future uploads and live streams. The like and subscribe button are not only free, but they're also a great way to boost engagement in the algorithm and to get notified on all future uploads on the channel. So be sure to give the like button the strokes and subscribe to the tribe on your way out. Anyways, I'm out, boys. Peace.